Okay, hi guys. We are going to replace this the window operator or window opener. They call it casement windows. Anyway, we're gonna show how to replace this casement window. There's 6 screws on the top. You got to remove it. Then actually, yeah, these are not that hard to remove. So once you take those 6 screws off, you got to unlatch this piece here by a flathead screwdriver. You could push it out. Okay, that's unlatched. Now I can lift that thing and it should come right up. Then you got to take this piece, you got to remove that. There's a small locking pin in the bottom. So once you remove the locking pin and take this one off too, once you take these 3 connection, or once you disconnect these 3, you should be able to take the whole assembly out. Okay guys, now we got all these arms disconnected. So now these 6 screws are out, all the arms are disconnected. Now we're going to pull that right out to the other side of the window. Take it in. Alright, that comes out. So this is the old one we pulled out. You see the whole mechanism is all messed up and the teeth are kind of screwed up, so it's really not really functional anymore. So we're gonna put the new one up. Alright, this is a new assembly. So we bought it off of Amazon, like, I don't know, 35-40 bucks a piece. So again, when you buy it, you got to make sure it's a left hand or right hand opening. Alright, so that's one thing you got to make sure. So other than that, we're gonna do the same exact way. We're gonna put these back. So as you can see, there's 6 screws, and also these new arms we got to connect it to the existing window. Then that should be it. All right, and the arm comes in the package as well, and also the cover for this section. So we'll show you shortly. Okay, now you could move these arms according to fit through this hole. So we just turn that the handle, so now it's kind of a fit through the window hole on the bottom. So now we just got to put these screws together. A little bit trouble putting it through. It's a little tight. Oh, we got it. Okay. Then we got to put all these screws back on. So when you guys put the screws back on, make sure don't tie it all the way until you line up all the screws, and I would say leave a little bit space. And once you have all 6 screws in, then you could kind of secure them or tight with enough torque. So the hardest part what we are seeing here is take this pin off. I don't know, maybe if you have the right tool might be easier. So now we're gonna try to push this pin out. That way we could disengage this piece, because we gotta reuse this on the new assembly. So that's what we're gonna figure it out right now. So this was a clip was sitting inside. So this was like this, and this pin was right on. It's just locking. There's a groove there you can see. Hold on. There's a tiny groove. So this pin sit there, and that's what locks it. Connect them and keep them locked. So anyway, we're gonna replace this one to a new assembly. Then we should be good. This is the old one. Good. All right, now we got the pin in, and now we are ready to put everything back on. So we're gonna start with these 3 screws. Okay, you can close it some more. Can you turn that a little bit more? Towards me, yep. Okay, so now you're gonna put this back on where you pull it from. Just line them up right. Then with the screwdriver tip, just lock this thing. Now it's locked. Now the other bar, move to the right place and snap it in. That's it. Now the window is assembled, and I mean not the window, the whole opener is assembled and ready to go. Now we're gonna test it. Yeah, so it's working. Closing right now. Go ahead and finish the closing of the whole thing. Okay, fully closed. Now it's opening. So it's all working perfectly as it should. So now what we gotta do, we gotta put the cover back on. Alright, so the window opener is assembled. Now we're gonna put the cover in. It just snaps in, and it will come with it too. So, okay. Now the cover is in. Now I just want to make sure this one closed. We're gonna close it first. Then we're gonna make sure which way we're gonna keep this arm. So let's close it first. All right, now we got the arm opener is in and the cover is in. Now the assembly is complete. Now you can put the window net back in and everything good to go.